What's going on, guys? In this video today, we are going to be going over how we just took an absolutely completely new agency that we just started 30 days ago, and it's already doing $110,000 a month. It's already at a 7-figure run rate in less than 30 days. And I want to break down the 3 keys of why this agency has been so successful in such a short time. So the first key of why this agency has been so successful is, to be honest, we've been doing this for too fucking long. I've been doing this for 10 years. I have taken 8 different agencies to 7 and 8-figure run rates. So for us, it's, we know how to grow an agency. We know how to grow an online business like the back of our hands. So, unfortunately, that is the first key of why we've had such crazy success in such a short time. And if you want to learn, shameless plug, if you want to learn about how we have been able to grow just all of these companies to just crazy revenue points, click down below, join Setterlun University. It's free to get in. And then if you want to start unlocking different courses inside of there, it's only $47 a month. And I'll be honest with you guys, every single one of those products and courses and programs inside of there could be its own high ticket product, but we pull back the curtain and we want to be able to get this information out to absolutely everybody. So check that out. But that is honestly the reason why we've had such a crazy success in such a short time, is that, again, we've been doing this for so long, and it is not realistic to tell you that you're going to be able to do the same thing if you're just getting started, because you don't know how to hire salespeople. You don't know how to hire and just manage a back end. That's something that you don't have the skills to do. Again, we teach that to everybody that we work with and inside of Setterlun University, but it's something that you need to build those skills to do. So that is the reason why we've been able to, again, in 30 days, take that absolutely new agency to a crazy run rate. I just wanted to document, kind of from day one. I'm literally turning ads on, and yeah, just want to document this month over month.
Again, we started taking our sales. You can see here that I tested this. So we got our first sale on the 10th of last week. A couple days went by. So far, it's going good for a weekend.
For this being a first week of launch, not terrible. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it grows.
We've went in and just off rip, before we even turned ads on, we had 3 salespeople ready to start selling. We had a sales account set up with automation strips. We had all of our marketing assets. We had 2 people on the back end, 2 CSMs to start fulfilling, to start doing onboardings that were already cross-trained on our other agencies and our other companies. We had CRM accounts set up. We had all of our fulfillment already set up. We had the machine ready to go. And all we needed to do was turn ads on, start booking appointments through our funnel, and then start selling. So we were able to build the infrastructure and machine, and all we needed to do was plug that machine in, turn it on, get ads going, and start generating revenue. So unfortunately, that is the #1 reason why we've been able to have success in such a short period of time. The second reason of why we've been able to have a lot of success in a short period of time, aside from us obviously knowing what we're doing at this point in time, and if you want our help, again, we offer one-on-one mentorship and coaching where we can actually help you and hold you accountable to those specific things that you need to be doing to be able to achieve those crazy results. And again, even if you do have a little bit of experience, we do have a JV partnership opportunity that is something that you can absolutely apply for. Again, all that information is in the link down below. But I will say the second reason why it has been so successful is that we approached this company completely differently than we have with our other companies. So as you probably see in the marketing space, in the online space in general, there's been a big shift from company brands into personal brands, and from systematic services, this is what we can do for you, into just revenue-based results. Now, obviously, a lot of companies have taken that approach and are more personal brand focused and more revenue focused. But for the longest time in our companies, we were very heavy on company branding and having a messaging and branding that was so focused on the products and services that we offered, and just more of an analytical sale versus an emotional sale based off of revenue and actually having a personal brand behind it. So that was something from the jump, had messaging focused on, hey, we had a individual that was making content with the messaging that, hey, this is our 7-figure formula to get to X, Y, and Z.
What's going on, guys? really quickly, just wanted to show you guys something that is so cool. You know, all these gurus out there talk about actually getting results with agencies and businesses that they're starting online. And I want to show you, we launched this company. This is completely from scratch. Didn't have any personal brand associated with it, just a straight up new company. And we launched this actually less than 30 days ago. I think it's been about 28 days. And we are already at a 7-figure run rate with this company. So we've done $110,000 over the last 28 days. I'm going to refresh this and show you that I didn't fuck with the code on Google really quickly. And let me just change the date. Again, this is over the last 3 days, less than 30 days. So I just want to show you guys, it is absolutely possible to have success in the online space and to scale your business fast using the principles that I teach at Setterlun University. Because at the end of the day, if you know what you're doing, you can have repeatable success. It's not something that you have to go through the failures that I went through to actually learn the principles that it takes to start these type of businesses. Again, this is a marketing agency. It's a service-based business. We have a purple ocean offer that is positioned very properly in that specific market. And again, people are buying it up. If you haven't done so already, again, I go through all of our strategies on how we are able to take these businesses from 0 to, again, 7-figure run rates in less than a month. It's like walking now. Again, it's just second nature to it. But it took me 10 years to learn how to do this and to set these businesses up so that they can succeed, from day one when we're starting. But that's everything that we teach in Setterlun University.
We didn't talk about how we were able to get them there. We just talked about the end result. And that personal brand mixed with the messaging of this is how we're going to get you there has allowed us in our marketing to decrease our lead cost. We have about a $40 to $45 cost per lead, which for us, we're running a qualified lead form. If you want to know more about our SAT funnel or our $25 million call funnel, definitely check out Setterlun University, shameless plug. But we're running a qualified application where we're qualifying individuals from our ads, obviously getting them into our sales team's calendar. But this messaging, again, $40, $45 cost per lead, that's not absolutely crazy. That's not anything to go brag about. But what is something to brag about is our lead to call ratio, which our lead to booking ratio, which means if you enter your info in and then they actually take action and book, is about 80%, which means 4 out of 5 individuals that become a lead are booking appointments with our sales team, and our show rate is about 70% on those booked calls. So if you do the math on that, so we're paying $50 per booked call with our sales team. And then if I divide 50 by 70% show rate, we are paying $71.45 per live call with our sales team. These are individuals that are clicking on a direct response ad saying, hey, we can help you get to 7 figures with our 7-figure formula. Click below, go through our application, see if you're qualified, book an appointment. And they're showing up ready to buy. This isn't, hey, get a free audit or do this or do that. These are people showing up ready to buy. And that goes to show how changing the messaging and having a personal brand tied to your business in 2025 is helping us generate more revenue and increase KPIs instead of just focusing on business branding and being more heavy on marketing what we actually do in terms of our service and our product. So, and that is reason number 2 of why we've been able to have such crazy success with this agency. And if that's something that that just blew your mind, again, shifting away from, business and service-based marketing into personal brand and deliverable and results-based marketing, you definitely need to join Setterlun University because that is not something crazy. Go through Overnight Authority and learn about that and apply that to your business. That's absolutely crazy because obviously, again, that's, something that we do too, because there are about 20 other different lessons you can learn inside of Setterlun University to help you get to where you want to go and scale as fast as we have been able to. Number 3, again, what do you see behind me? You see purple. I preach it. It's in my book, The Offer Code. The Purple Ocean Method or the Purple Ocean Offer is a principle that I have developed that I literally built my brand around. And the branding of Setterlun University is based off purple. I have purple lights in all of my videos, all my podcasts that I'm on. It is something that is the foundational principle in all of our businesses. And what that is positioning in your market. So in every single market, no matter what you're selling, no matter what service, product, whatever it might be, in every single market, you have what's called a red ocean and you have what's called a blue ocean. And when you mix those, you guess what? You get a purple ocean. Again, a kindergartner could tell you if you mix blue with red, you get purple. And a red ocean is basically meaning you're just, playing with all the other competition. So this is not what this agency sells, but I'll give you an example. That's like selling website building. If I went out and said, hey, I sell websites, I build websites for people, you are going to get price chopped. You are going to get just put in this bucket of this is just like everybody else. Like, what's special about you? You're competing with absolutely everybody else. It might be a crazy converting link tree page or something absolutely ridiculous on the other side of things of, yes, it's a blue ocean offer that I help you set up a high converting, link tree for your Instagram page. And that's probably not as blue ocean as much as it needs to be for this example. But, just to give you an example that it's like something completely new, something people really haven't heard about. Another example might be like virtual reality business cards and how those can help you generate business. That's probably a better example. Yes, could those get people business? Is that a blue ocean offer? Because there are probably not a lot of people fucking offering that. Absolutely. That is something that is a blue ocean offer. But let's be honest, you're going to have to really convince people and show people some statistics and like really have the proof to back up that, this is worth investing in, again, paying me thousands of dollars to get these virtual reality business cards. You really have to convince somebody that that's a mechanism and that's something that they need. And without it, they're going to fail in business because at the end of the day, again, you really want your service to be kind of a sink or swim type of an offer. So if it's not a sink or swim offer where if they don't get it, like their business is going to absolutely be destroyed, again, it's not something that is just absolutely going to have the best close rates. Oh, and by the way, this offer has about a 35% close rate. So you do the math on the cost per acquisition. But again, if your blue ocean offer is not something that is super just relevant and it's just too alien, you have to just absolutely try to like convince them that this is something that they need and that if they don't have, their business is going to fail, then that offer, as much as it is a blue ocean offer, is just not something that, is going to just absolutely slap and have a lot of success. Again, reason number 3 why we've had such crazy success is because it's a purple ocean offer. We realized that in the market, we have all of these competitors and then, we could have just went off and just did some crazy shit, but we know that, what our competitors are doing, it works. It absolutely does work, but we needed a way to position ourselves a little bit differently and separate ourselves from the competition and create a purple ocean offer that was still something that's proven that when the client gets on a call with us, they know that, hey, I need to use what you guys have, otherwise I'm going to go out of business. It's still something that we're able to portray and communicate that message, but we're different enough from the competition and we have some unique selling points that allows us to separate ourselves and be in that purple ocean where it is that blue ocean, but it's inside of that red ocean still, where, again, it is still something that the consumer does understand that they need and that they want. Again, it's still sink or swim. So we teach all about the purple ocean offer inside of Setterlun University, and that is absolutely something you need to check out. So get inside of there. Again, it is free to join. You can check it out. We have some free lessons inside of there, specifically the CEO Manifesto and the Pillars of Profit. So go inside of there, check it out. And then again, if you want, you can join, you can get a membership, you can use your first credit to unlock the purple ocean offer and learn how you can take what you're currently offering, make it a purple ocean offer, and just absolutely start crushing it in terms of your marketing and your close rates. So those are the 3 main reasons why in the last 28 days, not even 30 days, we've been able to make $110,000 with this new offer. And again, we are already at a 7-figure run rate with this company. We're actually predicted to take it probably up to about $300,000 a month reoccurring with our current offer and with the size of that market. So it's something that we are super excited about. And I did want to share that with you guys because we're going to be obviously shooting this case study out and you guys are going to be wondering, how the fuck did they do that? So I wanted to break that down a little bit for you. But again, if you are ever interested, definitely check out Setterlun University. We teach absolutely everything of how we've been able to take, at this point in time, 8 different companies to 7 and 8 figure run rates. Look up what a ClickFunnels 8-figure award is. Look up the 2 Comma Club for ClickFunnels. You know, we've been a part of it for a while, and it's something when I first started, I was like, damn, I just want this little gold plaque. I just want 1. You know, we got 2 on the way, currently got 6 on the wall, and it is something inside of Setterlun University. We pull back the curtain. Every single one of the programs in there could just absolutely be a high ticket program. And, you know, with what we're trying to do, we're pulling back the curtain. We're just going to give it away. We have done for you stuff in there. We have done with you stuff, and it is all, you know, available at that $47 a month price point. So I hope to see you inside of there. And if you are interested in working a little bit more with us on a one-on-one basis, whether it is more from a mentorship and coaching standpoint, or if it is from a JV standpoint, we do have information in the description about that as well. But thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, definitely drop them in the comments. And I hope to see you inside Setterlun University. I'll see you in the next one.